May, and I am back with another banger, baby. And today, as you guys can see by the title description, I will be telling you guys things you probably don't know about me. I will be giving you guys an updated Q&A on things you probably didn't know about your girl. Whew, let me catch my breath, shit, because I just climbed up the stairs. As you guys can see by my background, I am still at my cousin Chantel's house here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. This is not a really familiar background because I'm just trying to get stuff done because you guys, it is storming like crazy outside, y'all. It's actually a whole hurricane outside. Let me show y'all. You guys, this is how it is outside right now. It is storming so bad outside. So I thought, why not film some content for my May babies? Lord, did y'all hear that? Anyway, I was like, why not film some content for my May babies today? Y'all, look at this. So anyway, I decided to do an updated Q&A / things you probably didn't know about me vlogs because I just have so many interesting things about me, you know, like, anyway, I'm not gonna get into that just yet until you guys go subscribe to your girl's channel. Just smash that subscribe button right there. It's right there. Wherever it is, go smash that subscribe button. This door is annoying me, so I'm gonna close it real quick. And smash that notification bell so you guys know when your girl makes another YouTube post. But until then, let's get right into this video. I'm gonna start off with the question of the day. The number one fact that people really don't know about me is I used to have dreadlocks. My mom had dreadlocks. I'm gonna insert a picture right here. My dad had dreadlocks. I'm gonna insert a picture right there. My brother had dreadlocks. Well, both of my brothers had dreadlocks. The only person who missed the dreadlocks was my sister. And I got dreaded up when I was about 5 years old. I'm gonna insert a picture right here when I first started growing out my dreads, and they grew long, all the way probably until my underboob. I didn't have boobs back then, but yeah. So the story on how I started my dreads was, to this day, I'm like super tender-headed. I'm like super tender-headed to this day. So I always yelled and cried and screamed and hollered whenever my mom was up in my hair. So my mom just dreaded me up, really. She didn't ask me, she didn't tell me she was about to do it, she just did it because I was so young. And honestly, I love my dreads, or didn't really notice my dreads. I didn't really love it, it was just there. I didn't really notice my dreads until I went to school and like kids made fun of me. They told me I looked like Bob Marley. I felt like a dude because the dudes in school had dreadlocks, but no girls had any dreadlocks. So I felt very masculine with my dreadlocks. Kids always made fun of me. They said I had weave, not weave, but weed. You know, kids don't know what they're talking about, so they literally just say what they hear. They said I had weed in my hair. So I was like, I got weed in my hair? I literally just cried to my mom. I was like, Mom, I don't want these dreadlocks. Can you please take them out? And she was just like, no. I asked her over and over again, can I just take my dreads out? Can I take my dreads out? She told me no. I had to wait till I got a little bit older until I make those type of decisions. So you know what I did? I took some scissors and I cut some bangs into my dreads, and I had like these little bangs. My mom beat my and honestly, after that, I just started slowly cutting one dread one by one, and it was just all uneven, and my mom eventually was just like, you know what, this is what you want to do, we're gonna cut your dreadlocks. I don't think at that time we knew that you can like just comb out your dreads, even though it's been years and years and years of me having dreads. Honestly, I had my dreads since I was 5 until the 3rd grade, so maybe that was when I was 11 or 12 maybe. So about 6 or 7 years I had my dreadlocks, and I just cried and cried every time I came home because kids would bully me. Every time I would take a bath, I would literally put my dreads out into the bathtub and just pretend. It's crazy how the media just brainwashes kids, because I just remember pretending my hair was straight, long, and blonde when I was a kid, and I just really wished, I just imagined my hair just blowing, and then once I lift my head up, when it started getting heavy, I'm like, yep, them dreads, it's not real. My mom cut off my hair in the 3rd grade, and I rocked a short, curly, bald head look for a little minute. My hair started growing back because my mom does hair and she does braids, so she stayed with putting braids in my hair and putting beads in it during the summertime when I swam. I had braids in my hair, so my hair grew back like this. I might as well just tell you guys my whole hair journey. I grew out my hair, and then I didn't know what to do with it, and my mom didn't know what to do with it because every time she combed my hair, I was back again hollering and screaming. So you know what she did? She permed my hair, y'all. And I've been perming my hair since the 3rd grade all the way until high school. As soon as I started doing my own hair, my perming my hair and I just grow my curls. I cut my hair really short to like maybe like Dora the Explorer cut bob. It was honestly a journey ever since then of just growing back my hair and getting my curls back, keeping my hair healthy and thriving and moisturized. So that was the first fact about me that you guys probably didn't know. So let's get into the questions. So the next question is, talk about your bad habits. Oh y'all, I got so many bad habits. Like I have a really bad habit of saying yes. Like I'm a yes person. Like I have a really bad problem with saying no. And I'm really working on that because, you know, you don't have to say yes to everybody. I just really don't want to let people down or just have people like ask me a million questions. Like I just want to say yes so I can just, you know, you don't have to ask me anything and you don't have to be like, okay, well bitch, like why not? Like ask me why not? Like, you know, so I have a really, really bad problem with saying no. And I have a bad habit of wanting everything in a particular place. So I guess that's OCD or whatever, but I just have to have stuff in its perfect place. And it's not only my things, it's other people's things too. Like if you set your fork on the table instead of a napkin, I will literally pick up your fork and sit it on the napkin because I just can't do that. And I have a bad habit of, I guess this is not really bad, I have a really bad habit of just eating how I want to eat. I guess it's not bad, but I just don't have no manners when I eat. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth because my mom put me in the little tea classes, whatever, and where you had to learn etiquette. But y'all, I just have a bad habit with just stuff in my mouth. When I eat, especially when I'm hungry. Like once I get them cramps in my stomach, like once I start getting that little growl, y'all, it's over with. I be going crazy. I be going dumb on that food, y'all. The next question is, if you had more courage, what would you do different in your life now? And I would answer that as nothing. Like everything that I do, I just go for, and that's why I don't have any regrets of anything. I told myself I was gonna be a fabulous dancing doll and move to Louisiana and just try out, even though I didn't even apply to the school yet. And I made the team, and I told myself I was gonna move to LA as soon as I graduated, and that's what I did. So I have a lot of courage. I really do have a lot of courage and willpower to do exactly what I say and what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna give myself props for that. Don't look at the hair on my arm. Even if I did something in the past where I made a mistake and I would go back and change it, I would not, because you know why? Everything happens for a reason. You make the mistakes that you do so you can learn and move forward. Sometimes you just gotta go through what you gotta go through. People can tell you a million times not to do it, but you just really gotta just experience it yourself and really learn for yourself so you can move on and actually know to make the right decisions. Every night I pray to God that he will just make me make the right decisions, because now that I'm older and I've realized all the bad decisions that I made, you don't realize how many decisions that you make in one day. And every single decision that you make, even the smallest decision, can change your life. So I pray every night to God that he just makes me make the right decisions and makes me go on the pathway to him rather than anything else. So my next question is, name something that changed your life. I have so many things that changed my life, but I would say the two things that come in mind was, one, when I moved to Louisiana and adapted to that new culture of down south and just learning the lingo, just adapting to a new team, a new style, coming from a PWI to an HBCU, that changed my life, okay? Like that just changed my whole perception on the world and on things. It just made me look at people, and everybody's different, y'all. So it's just like, it changed my life for the good and made me learn so much about the good and bad parts of life. Also, when I moved to Los Angeles, that completely changed my life, you guys. And I keep on telling y'all, I'm so glad that I went by myself, even though it was so hard. It was so hard, y'all. It was so hard. Even though it was so hard, I just really kept myself busy and eyes on the prize, just trying to get myself out and network and try to build myself, build my career. And honestly, me being by myself made me discover myself. It was like a whole self-discovery journey of moving to LA. So that really is something that changed my life for the good, because I learned that I had the best time by myself. I don't need anybody for anything. I can just go out and get it my own. Which brings me to the next question. After a breakup, would you rather be alone or surrounded by friends? Of course I'd rather be surrounded by friends. I'm a Cancer, so if I'm alone, I would literally make myself suffer. I know that sounds crazy, but Cancers, like, if you guys are Cancers, make sure you guys thumbs up, leave a comment below. But if you guys know and y'all feel what I'm talking about, literally, if I'm emotional about something, I would literally make myself really feel all those emotions, because if I don't feel all those emotions, I would not get over it. Like, it would just be an emotional baggage that I'm carrying around. So I would literally think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it a million times, cry my tears, feel it, watch stuff relatable, listen to songs that I can relate to and really put me in my feelings, so I can go through those emotions and get over it, honestly. So of course I'd rather be with friends. But if I have to be alone, that's fine too, because I can heal myself. I don't really need anybody to heal. And that's one thing that I've learned when I moved to Los Angeles is I really don't need anybody but God. Man, babies, the next question is, who did I look up to when I was growing up? I was raised in the church. I was taught never to idolize anybody, but I looked up to my mother because she was just the strongest woman that I've known. I watched her struggle to make money to make sure that I have everything that I want. It's just inspiring because it's just like the strength of a woman is wow. Like, it's just indescribable. Musical wise, I looked up to Alicia Keys. I looked up to Aaliyah, Beyonce. I didn't idolize them. I just really enjoyed their music and I really enjoyed their presence, the way they carried themselves as women. Like, for instance, Beyonce. I learned so much from Beyonce as a kid because she is just so classy. It's just like, she's sexy but not too raunchy. She's very classy with her stuff, and when it comes to her personal business, she does not put everything out in the street. So that really taught me about my social media presence, and everything that happens behind closed doors doesn't have to be everybody's business. You choose what business you want to put out, and you have to be mindful of that. So I hope that answered that question. So the next question is, what is the hardest thing that I've faced or the hardest thing that I've learned? Of course, number one that pops in my head was learning the doll style. That was so frustrating because I was trying so hard every day to just get it right, and it's just like, it seemed like it was slowly just inching along. So it just taught me patience, and the hardest thing that I faced was moving to LA, honestly, all in all. Just trying to put my name out there, but yet not trying to be too thirsty. Like, meeting these celebrities has just been crazy because you have to learn not to be a fangirl. Like, even though you are a fan, you just gotta chill out and just think like they are normal people just like you. And yeah, y'all, everything in life is hard, but it's just all about your perception. If you think about it, oh my gosh, this is so hard, I'm never gonna be able to do this. Like, oh, like, if you think about it like that, it's not gonna be enjoyable. Even though it's tedious or like whatever the situation is, it's gonna be even worse. Just think about situations like this. Okay, I have to do this, so let me just get this out the way. Let me just enjoy this, have fun. Don't let things stress you out. Just relax and let life just flow, okay? Just pray about it if it's you getting anxiety, because also one thing you guys might not know about me is I have bad anxiety too, but y'all, I just have to take deep breaths in my nose, out of my mouth, and just chill and pray about it. So the next question is, what is the greatest life lesson you learned? The greatest life lesson that I've learned is life is not fair, okay? Life is not fair. You may be doing everything perfect. You may be following all the 10 commandments, and some people may deceive you, but you just have to honestly move on with it, because that's just life, you guys. Life is made to be difficult. Life is just full of lessons for you to learn and just grow. So you just have to take it for what it is and just move on. So one situation that I would say that I really learned life isn't fair, when I tried out my last year for the Fabulous Dancing Dolls for my 4th year as a doll, I had everything that I needed. I learned the choreography with my craft sisters, and I know I killed it. I did about 10,000 times there. I was just feeling very confident. I was just ready to go in my last season strong, just really show out for my craft class, show out for my captain. And I didn't make the team. They told me my score wasn't high enough to be on the team after 3 years of being on the team. I learned then, like, girl, life just isn't fair. You just gotta take it for what it is. And from that situation, I'm so happy that I did not make the team, because I actually got to enjoy my college experience with just being a regular student rather than having to dance 24/7 and just go straight from school to the doll room. So that just taught me life isn't fair, but you know what? Everything happens for a reason. You just gotta trust God and just pray about it and just let it go. And the next question is, what food combinations do I really enjoy? Oh, this is so fun because y'all know I love some food. So I really love to eat my French fries with my ice cream. Y'all, don't tell me I'm not putting y'all on, because that is the perfect combination of sweet and savory. Woo! Sweet and salty. Woo! Y'all, just take your hot fries, dip it in your ice cream, and try it. It's gonna be a life changer. And also, y'all, try candy yams and macaroni and cheese together, and then try your greens with your cornbread together on a fork, or just put it all together, y'all. It's like a whole flavor explosion, okay? So try the macaroni with the candy yams, the collard greens with the cornbread, and try your fries with the ice cream, okay? Don't tell me I never taught y'all anything, okay? What social stigma does society need to get over? I feel one, of course, systematic racism is ridiculous. Every day there's somebody dying on TV. I'm at the point where I just pray about it, and I don't even watch it on TV or the social media because it just really angers me and upsets me. And it's hard to, because I'm a very emotional person, so it's hard for me to control my emotions over something that I can't control. So the only thing that I can do is pray about that and raise awareness to that. And also the social stigma of a woman is under a man, that is so old for me, y'all. It wasn't until I moved down south that I really realized that this woman under man thing is like really real. The woman is supposed to serve the man hand and foot, take care of the kids, do the laundry and housework while the man goes out and gets the bread. I feel like it should be the other way around. I feel like the women should also be breadwinners and live their life and be independent as well. So like, I feel like women should be on the same level as men. Yes, we're not as physically able to pick things up, but at the same time, I feel like if it wasn't for the woman, there would be no reproduction. Just shout out to all the women out there, y'all. Y'all do y'all thing. Y'all are beautiful, all sizes and shapes. I love y'all. Just do your thing, period. Oh shit, y'all, this is the storm for real this time. It's terrible out there. I'm scared to even open the door. Y'all, look at this storm. The winds are like at 115 miles per hour. Can't see nothing, but I'm scared, y'all. I'm over here at my cousin's house by myself. She by her boo. Woo! Scared. I ain't never been in a storm by myself. I lie. Whenever I was in Chicago and my mom left me in the crib by myself while she went to church rehearsal, there used to be hella tornadoes and the lights went off and everything, and I would be in the crib by myself just praying. Anyway, guys, sorry for that distraction, but let's go ahead and get on to the next question. So the next question is, what food have you ever eaten but would you like to try? I've eaten everything. Everything. So it's like nothing really comes to mind because I've really tried everything, and anything that I haven't tried is probably really weird, like some tongue or like some weird animal, but I'm not interested in trying that, y'all. So I'm good on what I like, but I will tell you guys my favorite foods, which is everything. I don't have a favorite food, but if I was to eat one food for the rest of my life, like one food, it would definitely be mangoes. Like, I would never get tired of mangoes. I love mangoes, and I realized that I love mangoes because my dad told me that was the first solid food that I've ever eaten as a baby, that I realized that that's why I love mangoes so much. But I love mangoes. I know that doesn't answer the question, but I love mangoes. So the next question is, what movie can I watch over and over without ever getting tired of? Let me tell you guys my 3 top favorite movies. 1, Eve's Bayou. I love Eve's Bayou. I can't really explain movies without giving it away, so I'm not gonna explain too much, but it's a really old movie. Like, it's not old, it's like probably made in the 90s when Megan Good was like a teenager, so that was like when she was like 12 or 13, so that was like, yeah, the 90s. Then I like Their Eyes Are Watching God. That's with Halle Berry. That's my girl, that's my movie. I watched that movie a million times, cried every time. I'm not gonna tell you why. And then 3, my 3rd favorite movie is The Mysterious Case of Benjamin Button, because I just love to hear people's life stories. Anybody I cross and anybody I meet, I just want to know everything about them. Like, tell me your whole journey, tell me your story, because I just like being inspired off other people's story, and I like to learn from other people's mistakes, even though sometimes I be a little hard-headed and I be like, okay, let me just try to see myself. But for the most part, I just love to hear people's life stories. So those are my 3 top favorite movies. Another thing that you probably didn't know about me is that I'm named after my great-grandmother, Almay. That's who I hold my name for. She's been in Chicago for the longest. She's been a great legend in our community because she started her own facility. She has a street sign named after her, Almay. And that's one fact you probably don't know about me. But going to the next question, when was the last time I cried? Last night. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I cried last night. I'm not gonna tell y'all why, because y'all look too nosy, okay? But just know I cried last night, okay? I'm a Cancer. I cry over everything. Do I have any kids? No, I don't have any kids, but I do plan on having kids when I find my husband. But I really want a big family. I want 5 kids. I want 3 girls, 2 boys. Oh, my cousin's here. Cousin! Huh? Hold on, y'all.
I'm not saying you're not going to be married.
Oh, you about to leave?
Yes. I'm going to.
Cousin!
It's about to be a fucking storm, girl. The light's probably going to be out and everything.
Is it hitting right now?
It's about to be bad.
I've been watching it because I done recorded 2 vlogs right now. I'm in the middle of recording this other vlog. It's been going off and on. So I was like, right now it's not even raining no more.
You are way too optimistic for me, sweetheart. I need you to find somebody else to go back. I know I'm dead ass serious, because you're gonna be over here with no lights.
Oh,
and it's gonna be hot. Yeah, cute though. Okay, vlog.
Thank you. My cousin ready to go, sis.
Let's go.
married, y'all. My cousin is gone, bitch. She was like, you gotta find somewhere to be because you're gonna be in the dark. So let me go ahead and wrap up this Q&A. I'm probably gonna answer like 5 more questions and then I'm about to go evacuate somewhere, okay? So next question. Well, so to finish my question, I want 5 kids, 3 girls, 2 boys. And when I do have kids, you guys, and a husband, I want to do those rituals where we have breakfast every day and dinner every day, and you tell me everything that happened in your life. I want to talk to my kids and ask them their day because I'm the youngest out of 4 kids, so like I was like always in front of a TV eating, or all I had was my mom or my dad if I was at my dad's house. So I just really want to get married before I have kids and make my marriage work so they can last forever. Of course, everybody wants to make their marriage work, but I really want to raise my kids around a 2-parent home where they feel that they can come and talk to me about anything. Because growing up, I felt like I couldn't talk to my mom about anything related to anything because I feel like she would be super judgmental. It wasn't until I got older where I felt comfortable around my mom enough to talk to her about certain things. So that's the plan when I get married, okay? Weird questions like, do you still have tonsils? Yes, I do still have tonsils. My wisdom teeth grew in. Yeah, that's random, but yeah. What's my favorite cereal is Lucky Charms. Do I untie my shoes when I take them off? No, I step on the back of my shoes. I don't care about my stuff, y'all. What's my favorite ice cream? My favorite ice cream is cookie dough ice cream or Oreo. What's the first thing that I notice about people is their smile and the way they talk. Like literally, this is what I look at every time people talk, is just the way they talk and the way they move their tongue and the way they say certain words. I just look at that the whole time. I look at their teeth, the way they talk, then I look at what they're wearing, their hair, all of that. But this is the first thing that I notice. Okay, you guys, the very last question is, what is my favorite thing about myself? I would say my personality is my favorite thing about myself. I'm very bubbly, I'm very witty, and I can literally find the smallest thing to entertain myself. Like, it doesn't take nothing at all to entertain myself. So I have the best time by myself, if you can't tell. So you guys, the rain is on a slant right now. I'm gonna have to cut this Q&A video a little bit short. I'm sure this video was a little bit on the long side. So I hope that this answers all you guys' updated Q&A questions. I've done this vlog like last year where I answered a lot of questions, but I just want to give you guys like an updated Q&A about what's going on and about things you guys didn't know about me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you guys go smash that subscribe button. It's right there. I love you, my baby, so much, and I will see you guys next.